Inter Miami. It was a back-and-forth game against New York City FC, the former MLS Cup champions. But it was Inter Miami who received a red card early on. Tomas Aviles picked up that red card very early on after scoring the opening goal of that game. It took till 90+10 when the Venezuelan Talasco Segovia scored the equalizing goal to salvage a point on the night for Inter Miami. And as Javier Mascherano said, the head coach for Miami, he says this is a team that has soul, that has heart. But he says we have to keep jumping through obstacles. There's a crazy turnaround from what we saw in the midweek last week in the single-digit temperatures and then what we played in over the weekend. But he said beyond the result, it was a result we deserved. Said this team has life, and he says we're going to keep on fighting. And now these two meet in leg 2 here to close out round 1 of 2025 Concacaf Champions Cup. What an opportunity this could be for Sporting Kansas City, a team that has suffered now 2 straight 1-0 losses to open up their 2025 campaign. The first leg last week and then over the weekend going on the road and taking on Austin FC and losing that game also by a goal-to-0. Peter Vermes knows this game will be a little bit different. He knows coming on the road in more comfortable conditions that maybe Miami could be considered the favorites here tonight, but he says we have belief 1000% that we can go. In the VAR room tonight, it is a Mexican crew. A Sporting Kansas City Cup matches in their history. They are trying to get things back on track here tonight. Their last Champions Cup appearance coming in 2019, first round as opposed to the round of 16 as they did last year. The league, so he will not be able to play on the weekend for Inter Miami. So the expectation is, I'm sure he'll go 90 minutes here tonight in his second season with Sporting Kansas City. That is Peter Vermes in it. Here's Bart, positive first touch. Suleimanov coming forward for Basong. The back heel was intercepted by Federico. John Polskamp gets a straight road match to open this season. They will have their home of that first game against Austin in the league on Saturday. Said he had to suffer a little bit defensively, but still a long way to go. Starry, very Messi. Messi looking for that line-breaking pass. It was broken up. Messi gets back on it. Lionel Messi slipping it forward, trying to get the return ball. Rosero went to ground and won the ball cleanly. Miami, but that did go out of play. That was up. It's and a free kick to Sporting Kansas City. Busquets coming from behind. There was just a little bit of contact there. Dealer by Sporting Kansas City to get out. 11 losses, 6 draws all time. They've reached the semifinals twice, back in 2002 and then back in 2019. A goal if it would have the power to beat Polskamp. Just a... They always say father time always wins out. Well, that's exactly what Peter Vermes talked about. Allende taking off the ball. Looks to be a free kick going Miami's way. Suarez looking for options. Here's a good one in Messi. Off quick feet from the Argentine. Busquets. Garcia trying to turn away from Redondo. Trying to turn away from Redondo, but Redondo wins that battle. Suarez. So far. Kansas City do have one shot of their own. This is back for ChampionsCup again. Next with Garcia again. He's going back post. Who's into his path. Alba turns it infield. Jordi Alba in front and scores! Tadeo Allende for Inter Miami. 2 first-half goals for Miami, and in command in his second leg. Into the box. Another chance here. Suarez! Inter Miami, 3 first-half goals. This time, Luis Suarez. For Sporting Kansas City, just 3 for Inter Miami, but they... The blue shirts converge as he moves it out wide, and low shot taken! And the shot by Segovia's wide. The first shot of the night for Miami that did... Leibold trying to beat Ian Frey to it. That was a good... Leibold cuts it in. Leibold puts it in front. Going with the nutmeg there on Tommy. Tommy commits the foul and a free kick back to Inter Miami. It's a back from Joveljic. Garcia trying to progress. Too hot there for Eric Tommy to handle. Out of play. Messi slips it through. Segovia. The return ball. Messi saved. John Polskamp quick to deny Messi. Through the middle for Miami. Shirts convert. Trying to play it into the path. Segovia. Rosero. It's a corner kick. He floats it over the top. Alba. Back post. Falcon was coming in, lunging. He couldn't quite get on the end of it. Tommy cuts it in. Tommy shot. Big deflection on it. Astari. Straightforward catch. Here's Jordi Alba. Return it. Suarez tries to go through the legs of Davis. Back for... Hassled by Basong. Suarez. Great first touch. Got the knuckles in Major League Soccer. This is floated over the top. Agata making the run. Astari, though, at the top of the area. Moved out wide. Into the path of Tommy. Falcon. A perfectly timed check. It's an in-swinging ball. High, lofted to the back post. Over the head of everybody. Rosero trying to track it down. Those goals were scored in the first half, 2 of which scored in first half for Bartlett. Dave. Memo Rodriguez. Rodriguez scores! From distance, the substitute gets one back for Sporting Kansas City. All of those in favor of Inter Miami. And of course, last week's Busquets. And now he nearly turns it over. Falcon going to ground. A brave header. In for Willie Agata. All the way to the near side. Falcon went to ground. Rodriguez over everybody's head and bouncing out of play. Over the top. Starry.